Since 2016, I've been travelling to Kitzbuhel, Austria to spend a few days in the mountains with my friend. He lives there, and in the winter, he's a ski instructor. After travelling from Southport to Manchester, then catching the flight from Manchester to Munich, I missed my train connection in Munich Station. All my own fault, I caught the slow train from the airport. I then had to get another ticket from Munich to Kufstein, and Kevin had to drive from Kitzbuhel to pick me up. This made it late arriving at his home, but we had a plan to get up in just a few short hours and drive to Switzerland to visit the place we had skied together for the first time. So after just 4 short hours of sleep, we set off on the start of our 3-country ski adventure in just 4 days. Our first destination, Davos, Switzerland. We skied on Parsenn for the whole day. It was such a stunning spring day, and the snow was in perfect condition. covered most runs, and by the time we skied down the front, past the funicular station and onto the Black to Davos town, I was ready for home. Kev, who has pistons for legs by this point in the season, wanted to go back up and ski down to Klosters, where we had parked the car. Not wanting to waste the last of a perfect day, up we went. By the time we got back to the top, the light was fading and the runs were virtually empty. Off we headed down the run we had skied countless times before, even earlier that day. Tired eyes and minds made us miss a turning, and we ended up skiing down the wrong run. The run finished and we ended up having to ski through a field of crud and onto an access road. There were large areas with no snow. Luckily, we made it down to the village in time for the last bus. Following my cake day and a relax after the 22-hour day before, we headed into town and up the Heinenkam gondola. It was a dull day in Kitzbuhel. We still managed to get a good skiing. Ran out on the camera, so I have finished the Heesleg run with footage from my first time back on skis in 2016. The last ski day for me before the world changed, and what a day it was. We arrived in Corvara after a picturesque drive through Austria and into South Tyrol, Italy. One of our friend's parents were staying in the town, and we met them and had breakfast at their hotel. So after breakfast, we set off and skied Italy for the first time.
that's where we were this morning. Over there earlier on. And now we're here.
Starting in Corvara and making our way up and over into the basin, we skied so many runs on the map. And then got out to the edge of the area where I captured the first panorama. We then made our way back into and out of the basin and back across to Corvara. After a stop for cake, always important, we set off again up the gondola and into the small two-man chair. This took us all the way to the top of Vallen, the highest peak in the ski area at 2550. Here I captured the second panorama. We then skied down the Black and red back to Corvara. Up we went on the last gondola into the basin below Sassanonga. In the end, we had an on-piste assessment.
We've had the best of it.
You think?
Yeah.
Are we calling it then?
Well, I'm just saying to you.
No, listen, coming down there then, it started gripping again.
You're gripping?
Yeah.
We've had a good do here.
You can't get a good run going, can you?
No.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
It's like, you know.
So let's just get down, yeah?
Look at it.
Oh, no, I'm fully with you.
It's one of them.
And I can only see it being much like 7 degrees when we come down.
Yeah.
And it's warmer now.
We've had a good do.
We have.
We've had some great runs. You can't beat the views. Look at them. They're brilliant.
It's been well worth the journey, hasn't it?
Absolutely it has. You don't get to ski places like this every day.
Right, come on then.
I'd say call it.
What we're going to do, find our way back round onto that track and get back down.
Yeah, see how it goes. Follow the signs for Corvara. Look at that. No way. No way. After packing the stuff away in the car and changing our shoes, we headed to the hotel for a chat and a drink before setting off back to Austria. That was the last time I skied, but what an awesome adventure we had. I travelled through 6 countries in 5 days and skied in 3 of them. The last image I leave you with is Mount Sassanonga in its winter coat. Available as a print, link in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.